Welcome back. You're with us here on Leaders of Tomorrow, and tonight we're featuring mCARBON and the Belgian Waffle Company. Value-added services, or VAS, has transformed the telecom industry, enabling service providers to simplify and personalize customer experience by having various products. Bridging the gap between consumers and telecom companies is Delhi-based mCARBON that is emerging as one of the front runners in this space. Libza Manan caught up with the founder of mCARBON to bring you this story in terms of how it's vital for entrepreneurs to create a niche in whatever space they're present in.
Have you ever imagined how different and expensive our mobile communication experience could be if there were no value-added services? To shed more light on this vertical of the telecom industry that has been enriching our mobile experience, we bring to you mCARBON Tech Innovation and the brain behind the brand, Rajesh Razdan, who is here to disrupt the VAS space.
About 9 years back, that was the connectivity was the base, the base function. We were trying to add cherry on top, so what is called as value-added services. And value-added services are a very wide spectrum, and today what we are doing is more of a value-added services 2.0. The initial set of value-added services was to intervene for various, whether it is SMS, whether it is IVR, whether it is voice-based applications, to solve multiple problems of communication, for example, calls that get missed on the networks, those kind of interventions. So net, we thought this is the time where, since you are adding so many subscribers and acquisition is the impetus, why don't we look at some of these wide areas that are available for us to play? And we chose 2 or 3 of them, and we started with the first, I would say, few years of mCARBON doing that and doing that well.
Right. And mCARBON's offerings are essentially technology-based. So would you like to highlight the role of technology and how is it acting as a key growth driver for your business?
So I think by no means technology is the single most differentiator, and we've seen technology change over the last 8 years, and it's still changing and chasing us rather. So technology allows us to be more efficient. Technology allows us to be more real-time, more instant. Just imagine that simple example is with a data pipe. If you have a faster data pipe, your user experience on the simple music streaming or a video streaming or a piece of action that you're doing on your phone, whether it is smart or otherwise, is very different, right? And what do we say? No, 4G is much better than 3G. So that is the experience of efficient pipe versus a non-efficient pipe. So similarly, we have used the same technology stack to be a determinant how fast can we deliver the same amount of service to you.
Since inception, mCARBON has developed a product suite for service providers with an aim to bridge the B2C gap. Today, the brand is constantly innovating and bringing in new products for telecom companies to provide a richer consumer experience and build a stronger user base.
Innovation is the buzzword for technology-based businesses. So what is your key innovation and differentiator in this space?
If you look at innovation and the differentiators, our approach to the market itself is it's a differentiator. Our ability to think ahead of the curve. So that is more like an ideation. When we go and co-create some of these ideas with our customers, that's the ideation innovation. Second part is the execution innovation, where we say that by bringing in best of the breed technology partners, by bringing in best of the breed financial modelings, we can actually run this entire program for you in a far more efficient and an innovative manner.
Elaborating on the consumer experience that you were just speaking about, well, telecom is a customer-driven industry. So how have the priorities of consumers changed within the industry? And what do you think should telcos do to improve their own customer retention and acquisition?
It becomes very important to be, fairly relevant in different pieces of experience, and that is going to be the future. Very relevant, very specific to what I want, how I want, when I want, and that will change that, and that has changed as a consumer experience. That will continue to change as consumer experience, and this demanding user has also propelled CSPs to look beyond their core businesses. So as a business provider, as a CSP, I want to cater to my consumer demands accordingly.
So do you think in the next couple of years, customer value management would emerge as a market-defining norm for communication service providers?
One is the value which somebody provides, and second is the experience. I think both needs to be seen together. So I think that gives a very important position. That is a very tough task as well, and that's why we are helping telcos or CSPs reach this goal together. I think next 4-5 years would be CVM would be the most important thing. It will differentiate who will survive and who will not. It will also differentiate many other things, aspects of why should I go to a different telco, what is the user experience problems.
With some strategic growth plans in place and a dedicated staff of over 250 people, this leading mobile VAS company is helping uplift revenues by adding value to the standard services offered by communication service providers, not only in India but across the globe.